So before we do our actual sit-down vlog, I definitely have 4 growing sunflowers. How cool is that? I'm just like amazed because I've never been able to grow anything before. And then you can't see anything on the daisies. But, well, you can kind of see a little something. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. But yeah, I noticed it today when I came in here to water them, because I've already watered them. But, I noticed it was like barely there, so I just covered it back up with soil because it looks like it's kind of like a root. And this hot mess.
My regular Oreos taste like cotton candy cake.
No, they don't.
Oreos.
I ate some last night, so
Oh,
don't
wow.
lie. Don't lie.
You're wild.
It smells like cotton candy or birthday cake Oreos. But, and then it's not a huge thing, but this room is so much cleaner than when she left. I just want to point that out. And I swept the bathroom too. And did 18. Yeah. I brought it from outside, like I got an empty one. And I was in the middle of folding laundry when I had to go pick her up from work. But I got all this done already. And then still have this to do from the past month, which is actually a little sad. But yeah, we're going to do like a sit down update / vlog. Those polka dotted underwears. It's hot stuff.
Did you really?
Did I? Do you think?
Stop.
She's silly. Your face is so red.
Probably because I'm burnt.
But yeah, I'm gonna let the camera charge for a minute while we finish the laundry and pick up the little stuff like that the dogs tore up, but because it's starting to go dead, and then we'll do like our update / Q&A. Today,
Hey, hush.
hush. We did boring adult things all day long. Like she went to school, and then dog fight, no big deal. He went to school, then he took a nap. Then we went and ate lunch, and then I dropped her off at work, and then I did laundry and homework, and I picked her up from work, and then we got gas, and then we finished laundry.
Get away from my
She
shit.
vacuumed, and now she's gonna do homework. We're gonna watch Grey's Anatomy. We still haven't watched The Fosters from last week, and this week was the season finale, so we'll have to watch 2 weeks.
Hello, Lucy.
And
Oh,
all of
baby.
our free time. But we don't have a tournament this weekend,
Oh,
so
baby.
maybe we can like Saturday or something.
Yeah, I have work though.
I know, but we don't like play or have practice on Saturday.
It's okay, not my dad's. I'll stay here. During the day, and then I'll come over Saturday night. Oh, mean, she just looked. Brat.
I did not got an itch.
These are my mom's.
Stop it. Oh my lord. Anyway,
Hey, get down.
so, somebody asked us to do an update on
Ow!
the dad situation. I feel like we need to lock them out whenever we vlog because they are such a distraction because they do this every time. Like 10 minutes ago they were laying on the bed asleep, and now it's like we cut the camera on
Stop.
and they feel
Sydney,
like
up.
they have to fight.
Sydney, get up.
Just more work, no big deal.
Anyways, go ahead.
So, he's your dad.
I feel like we've already talked about this.
We haven't though. We just talked about the wedding, and I mean the fact that he doesn't know.
Okay.
He lives in Missouri.
4 weeks.
And then comes home for 2 weeks. You have to talk louder and make eye contact.
He lives in Missouri. And he'll work for 4 weeks, and then he comes home for 2 weeks. Works for 4 weeks, comes home for 2 weeks.
But they're still married. Like, they're not divorced.
He retired from his job up here and then moved up there my junior year of high school.
And they were supposed to go, but they went and, like, visited, and Bryce was a senior, wasn't he?
He graduated.
Oh, it was right after you graduated?
But I was a junior and I just made like the softball team and stuff, and I didn't feel like moving.
Yeah, so
Hey, stop. I let
her
her let y'all stay in
mom
here.
and her and her brother stayed here, and they just have 2 houses.
And Bryce was going to school down here at the time. Like, he went to community college. Well, I think he went to Memphis at first.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he was staying at home. And this was like the house down here was like our first like house. And it's a really nice house. You don't find a house with like that kind of land anymore. Like we both have like probably 2 out of the 3. There's probably 3 neighborhoods that have yards anymore, and we live in 2 of them.
I don't know, you have like that Dickens place, doesn't it have decent yards?
I like this. Dickens place by that school? By, what's it called?
It goes further back.
By DC, all their houses are small.
Yeah, but it goes like further back down Church.
Well,
It's kind of like my neighborhood where like there's a small part and then a big part. Where to put the dogs out.
they don't have acre-and-a-half plots like we do though.
Anyway.
Very difficult.
You're difficult. Why not argue?
But anyway, so Dad didn't really want to sell the house down here because Mom's family lives like 20 minutes away, and Dad's family lives down here. But
Yeah.
both of his parents are
But at the
deceased.
time, like his uncles and stuff still lived in Clarksville, right?
All of our family lives in Clarksville.
Yeah, but I mean, since he's moved, the uncles have passed away.
Yeah, but like the cousins and everybody still live down there. So, and we have cookouts at our house all the time because we have like a pool and a deck, and it's really nice during the summer. And I think he has like 5 more years up there until he can retire. So once he retires, I don't know if he'll sell the house up there or if we'll keep it or what we'll do.
Yeah, and he makes like really, really good money. Like enough to where it's worth to him anyway to do that.
He makes probably 140 a year. 120 a year. So I think together they make 180 and Mom makes 60. I don't know, but when he moved up there, they paid, like he had to stay in a hotel for like a month. They paid for that. They paid for the closing costs on his house. They paid for the moving expenses to get all of his stuff up there. Like
Yeah.
that shows how bad like they wanted him up there.
And they took like really good care of him. Take really good care of him. So
I mean, it's a really, really good job. I mean, he basically gets, well, his things change now. Like when he goes back, he'll work like Monday through Friday from like 8 to 5 or like 8 to 4 or something like that. And then he'll go 3 nights midnight, a day or 2 off, 3 days, day or 2 off, 3 midnights, day or 2 off. So he works like swing shifts. But, I mean, he works like 4 weeks, has 2 weeks off, works 4 weeks, has 2 weeks off, and then he has days off in between his work days.
yeah, so he's not like working all the time and then traveling when he's not working.
He probably works, he probably almost gets as many days off as he does work. Close to, and gets paid as much as he does. So
Yeah, it's a really good job.
yeah, and he really likes it, so.
And he just started at the bottom and like worked his way up.
Yeah, he started at TVA when he was still at Northwest. Because when he became a manager at TVA, he tried to get with Northwest and get a program over there to where the kids would like learn the system, and then like once they graduated Northwest, they were like good to go. But the dude would never contact him back. So
Yeah, I know.
but he actually went into the program with a dude named Jeff. And he has a daughter who's Bryce's age and a son who is a couple years younger than me. But they started at TVA together, retired together, and they both work at the same plant now in Missouri. They moved up there together, but they have different houses and everything like that. So,
They should have gotten like a duplex or something. But your dad wanted to live on the lake.
yeah, we wanted to have a house on a lake.
And then your dad's how old?
55.
I figured we'd just cover all of our parents in one.
Yeah, but actually, it's a funny story because when they were looking at houses, they were like really set on this one, and they were like, well, let's go back and look at it one more time. So they were looking at it, and they were in the backyard, and the people, because the house they're originally gonna buy was a street off the lake. Like it's the house, a road, that the house he's in now, and then the lake. And it was an older couple, and the man just happened to be outside, or the wife, and asked them like how they liked the house and everything, and they were saying how good the inside of it looked. And the wife was saying how her husband actually did most of the work on the inside of it, and offered them to come look at their house. And dad and mom went and looked at it and really liked it, and they were like, well, we're considering like selling, because they were a really older couple. And dad loved it because the inside of it's immaculate, spectacular work, and then it actually has a lot next to it that doesn't have a house on it that dad owns as well.
Oh, like that steep.
That thing right next to it. So he owns a lot, and he owns the house, and it's on the lake. So it's a really good deal, because if he wanted to, he could sell that lot for upwards of $50,000 just because of its location on where it is in like the neighborhood and on the lake. But so yeah, it's a really, really nice house. I mean, it's older on the inside, I guess. Like, it has wallpaper and stuff like that, but it's really, really nice.
All, like, superficial stuff, though. Like, if you wanted to redo it, you could. He just doesn't see the point.
Yeah, and it's on, like, a smaller lake, but it has really good fish in there.
Big enough to fish out of, yeah.
Like your average lake, I guess.
Right, yeah. But it's a smaller one, like, in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it's called Terre de Lac. I think it has like 12 or 14 lakes within the neighborhood.
Well, I think Terre de Lac translates to Land of Lakes.
Land of Lakes, yeah.
Yeah, I believe. But yeah, that's her dad. And then what does your mom do?
She is a dispatcher for a trucking company. Sorry.
Well, when I watched the video from when we did this the other night, Saturday night, like at some points it was kind of hard to hear, so I was like taking mental notes.
Yeah, she works for a trucking company, and I have a sister who's a medical sales rep out of Atlanta, and a niece who goes to school and plays soccer, and a brother who goes to work and goes to school.
Really, just gymnastics and soccer and ballet.
And my sister finally got her in a sport that actually matters. Proud of her.
She's a girly girl.
You can still be a girly girl and be an athlete.
Yeah, but she would rather like dance and do swim.
I know. So I bought her a soccer goal for Christmas.
So I got her for Christmas. And isn't your mom like way younger than? No, only like 5 years younger than you.
She's technically 4 years, but part of the year she's 5 years because his birthday's in February, hers in August.
Yeah.
He was 59 and she's 63.
Oh, the years they were born in. I was like, no, she's not.
Yeah, the years they were born in.
1 year we got her. Oh, we didn't get her a cake. We just got candles to put on this like coffee maker that she like so wanted. And it was like 100.
It's like 130 or 140.
Yeah.
It's the Bun or whatever. It's like the brand The Bun, but they love it because it brews like a whole pot of coffee in under a minute.
Yeah, and she absolutely loves it. And hers broke, and so she had been using Rachel's Keurig and like hated it, like always complained about it. But
She just likes having more than one cup ready at a time.
Yeah, and she just wasn't gonna like go out and buy another bun. So we surprised her with one for her birthday, and she was so surprised. And we got the wrong candles. We got 48, and Rachel had to like cut part of the 8 out because her aunt, like, of all the times to show up, like, because I mean we didn't like have anything planned or anything. Like, her mom didn't know we got her a present, but and it was actually the day before her birthday. We were like, we can't wait, and all of a sudden, like, her aunt walks in and we're like, what are you doing here? And she's like, we came to hang out. And then she saw the candles on it and she was like, you know she's going to be 49, right?
Mm-hmm. That was the first year we were together.
Rachel just cut it.
And then we always joked about how we set ourselves up for failure. We would never top.
We will never top that bun.
She was so surprised.
She was.
We actually split it with my brother. Like, he gave us cash for it.
He got like 30, 40.
He put in more than that.
Because it's split 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Because you didn't
yeah,
want
yeah.
to. Remember, you didn't want to tell them how much it really was.
Yeah, you're right. That's not safe.
It works though.
There's wires coming out.
And then my mom is the branch manager at a trunking company. She's not the branch manager. She's the
accountant lady.
She used to be the office manager, and then she is the branch. I think Jerry's the branch manager. I don't know, but the fact that she said that, I thought that, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know, but she's over like a whole region of like their accounting and stuff. So like sometimes she has to travel to Nashville, sometimes she has to travel to Chattanooga, Tupelo, Kansas City. I mean, it's not often, and it's just for like 2-3 days at a time. But and my dad is a used car salesman. He has his own line, his own business. And both of our families are from here, right? Like,
yeah, this area,
Mississippi, northern Mississippi.
Dad grew up down in Tunica.
Still northern Mississippi.
Yeah, but that's where he grew up. My mom went to school at like North Delta, and Dad went to Magnolia.
And both my parents are from South Haven.
Well, how are you related to half of South Haven?
Touche.
So that's the update there.
Yeah, and then somebody also asked if the girl, like our team, knew that we were together. And the answer to that is negative. Well, we know like one of them knows, but we just leave it up to their parents. Like, we don't act like we're together in front of them. They know we live together, but they just think that we're best friends.
They think
like,
we live in separate rooms too.
Yeah, they came here for a movie day one time, and we just told them my sister's room was Rachel's room. So,
I mean, it's not our place to tell them
right.
that.
And I don't know. And people are like, well, you shouldn't have to hide it, blah, blah, blah. This is...
I was playing Disco Beach, got mad.
Like,
This is 2014.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to hide it.
We live in the Bible Belt.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. It's just, like, I have more respect for their feelings. Like, I don't know. And, like, they'll all eventually know. Like, if they stay in the Blue Angels organization, like...
It's so hard to figure out.
Exactly. They're going to figure out by the time they're 16. So, I don't know. I'm not worried about it. But, no, we don't, like, outwardly tell them or act like we're together.
If they ask about Michelle's ring, we just say it's her grandmother's.
And they ask.
Oh, wow.
All of them ask. Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is they saw your tattoo the other day. So I'm always afraid that they're going to see mine and be like...
We'll say it's best friend tattoos.
Oh, yeah, the other day at practice they were asking something. I think it started with the dogs or something, but then I was like, oh, y'all live together. I was like, yeah, we went to our house, remember? And they were like, oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, oh, we thought you had your own house. And I was like, no, we're hoping to buy one in November. And they're like, oh, okay, you'll have it all planned out. And they're like, because you're hashtag besties for the resties. And then they were saying, like, all this other stuff. It was hilarious. Like, typical 12-year-old stuff. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. If you guys have anything else that you want us to do, let us know. Somebody asked us to do something like painting our toenails with dividers and...
Dividers? What's that?
Like separators. Like, it's just like toe separators that you put on your...
Why would you paint your toenails with that?
You're supposed to.
Alright, well, somebody ask us to do that.
I know. So, if that was you, if you want to clear that up, that'd be cool.
Sorry if I made you feel like an idiot, but that's stupid.
Stop. Oh my god, did I tell you about that one time? Crazy story. One time I was in Walmart and I'll have to tell you like the background story behind it. But anyway, it was
What
like
does that smell?
feel your feet.
It's not my
sister.
feet. I know the way my feet smell. It ain't my feet. It's funky.
I know. Remember I told you I kept smelling something, but I don't know what it is.
It smells like spoiled fruit.
That makes me a little nervous. Maybe we should check under the bed. Anyway,
He ain't finished. The dogs are crying.
so I was in Walmart and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was by myself and I was walking down the aisle looking for something. All of a sudden this guy stops me and he's probably like mid to late 20s and I was 18 at the time. And he was like, I guess I was wearing flip-flops and he was like, oh my god, you have the most beautiful feet.
Alright, fetish.
I swear to god, it was so creepy. And he was like, girl, your feet are so beautiful. And like he just kept looking at me and I was like, thanks, like this is awkward. And he was like, can I take a picture of your feet please? And I was like, sure.
You did not say
I
yes.
swear to God.
So he like masturbated to your picture of your feet.
Anyway,
Probably still has it.
crazy story for the day. One time I let a creepy guy take a picture of my feet in Walmart at 2 in the morning when I was 18 years old.
Do you let you play with his puppies?
We were in Walmart, there weren't any puppies.
I didn't know he took you out to his van.
Stop.
Come to my van for candy and puppies while I play with your feet.
Oh, why do people have... Hey, if you want to massage my feet, I'd let him.
That's fucking weird. Shut up.
You know I love a good foot massage. I can't. That is so creepy. I'm about to throw your phone.
He's busting my blister again.
She comes in from work and it's like, yeah, my blisters just kept busting. They were just like oozing, like dripping everywhere. And I was like, too much.
Okay, this video's there.
Okay, we're going to watch Grey's Anatomy. And
We're not going anywhere. I'm gonna lay back and I'm just gonna sit right here.
Alright, we're going to stay right here and watch Grey's Anatomy. Do you have homework to finish? Or are you
Yes.
done? Oh, and she's going to finish her homework. So we'll talk to you guys. No, she's going to play fucking disco. Beats.
Latest.
Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.